months or
Pick a
5 months or
planet.
a year even, it might be more worthy, at least from the clothing sellers that I buy and talk to every day. That's kind of their metric. If I can have a mixture of quality and quantity in my store, then I'm able to trust in the volume that I can do and have a good sourcing route and opportunity. Where I am in my place is that I want my cost of goods to be as low as I can, and so that way I can be able to make a good margin through sell-through rate. If there's any new sellers out there, some people ask what sell-through rate is. Sell-through rate is basically just seeing the supply and demand of an item.
Your choice decides where you have to survive for one day. Planet 1, the mosquito planet. The whole planet is covered in sand and a few sandstones.
100 have sold.
So shout out to
have
Pick a
over
Planet.
100% sell-through rate. If it's equal and there's 100 listed and 100 sold, well, now I know that's an exact.
How does that have so
sell-through rate.
many views?
If I see that there's 100 listed and 50 sold, it's a 50% sell-through rate. And if I see there's 100 listed and 10 sold, it's a 10% sell-through rate. I don't know calculations sell-through rate, but that's how I calculate sell-through rate. And that's typically how I'm seeing if this item is good or not. I just try to get the best as close as I can, and then start to pay attention to what sells in my store.
No slot or no speed.
The cool thing about days like today is because I am selling 10 items, listing 13, selling just 10 on eBay, 2 on Depop. I'm hopeful to be able to increase the amount of daily sales by
In this video, you'll face 3 sets of doors. Each one leads to a different liminal space. The doors you choose are where you'll be stuck for 48 hours. Comment down below if you think you'd survive. Good luck. Pick a door.
I'm on blue.
Door 1, the pink forest.
Oh, I already know I'm cool.
Endless foggy cherry blossom trees and flat grass make up this place. There is also a stone path leading seemingly infinitely into the distance. Food is not an issue here. The trees are bearing an odd-looking fruit you've never seen before. This is edible.
How easy it gets, it makes it really competitive, and I pick a door. If it starts getting too late in the day, it's gonna make it much harder.
Choose will determine your fate for the next 72 hours.
If that's
Door
cool.
1, the snowy hideout.
I hope it is.
Open your eyes and see a small house covered in snow in front of you. Inside, a warm and inviting light shines. The outside is also covered in snow. However, it isn't cold at all. As you open the door, a big, fluffy white cat called Evie welcomes you. It is holding a plate of warm cookies and milk. You can choose to either watch old cartoons on the TV or take a nap with the cat. Either way, you're safe. Before we continue, comment switch to change doors or like the video if you think you picked the right one.
I don't know how
No, I
I'm
did
gonna
not
get used
pick
to this, but anyways,
right
we gotta
one.
get going. Okay, so my brain is all over
got
the place.
flagged
You get
as
someone that
AI
has
too.
Door 2, the abandoned classroom.
I'm already
You wake up inside this old empty classroom, no one in sight. Looking through the windows, you see the sun shine bright and a light blue sky. However, there doesn't seem to be any ground. If you feel bored, you can go to the library and play some games on the school computer, or get any food you want from the cafeteria. However, once it turns dark, you have to hide
And I decided that I needed to see it for myself.
inside a classroom and block all entrances.
The truth
Something
is,
roams the halls, and it does not like humans. If you follow
and it's not because it was difficult to set up. It actually took me less
the
than
rules,
10
you
minutes to
might
walk
survive.
thousands of
Good
items,
luck.
but because I
Pick a
couldn't
door.
believe that I
Oh,
had
let me see
wasted
that again. Let me
months
see that.
of not using something that could have made my life 10 times easier.
Aw.
I have now been using
Let me
Nifty
see that
for
much
10
again.
months, and I'm not only blown away by the new stuff that they've recently added, but their ability to keep the core
I was gonna
functions that I
pick
need
blue
running
anyway.
smoothly.
Oh, that's
Sometimes
creep. That was
when
creep.
companies start adding new
I
features,
was
the
gonna
core
pick
elements that you need fall to the wayside. And in today's video,
The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 72 hours. Door 1, the sunny
and
beach.
before
Yeah,
I do that,
I did
need
that
to
Wake up
because
on
I saw
warm
it.
sand, greeted by the shining sun. You are stranded on an island, and in front of you is an infinite ocean of crystal clear water. Palm trees around you have special coconuts. When you break one of them, you get random food or drinks, but be careful, sometimes it's not very good. Every 15 hours, the Sea Lord will come to check on his island. When this happens, immediately seek refuge and pray, or else you will become his servant. Door 2, the Angel's Heaven. You wake up inside a circular room made of white tiles, with a giant hole in the middle of it. To your left is a royal kitchen that has golden plates of holy food. To your right is a bedroom with a huge and soft king-size bed. Being here doesn't seem that bad, although beware, the angel comes every 24 hours to check up on you. If you have committed any sins in here, you will be smitten. If you're careful and grateful for what you get, you might survive. Good luck.
Pick
a door.
on their auto list and not have to babysit.
The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1, Luxury Lounge. You wake up on a fluffy, bright carpet surrounded by neon lights. Near you is a comfortable sofa packed with the softest pillows you've ever felt. A fridge is also nearby. Inside are sodas and loads of snacks that restock daily. If you feel bored, you can jump into a cozy, warm pool and relax for a bit. A marble head statue is watching over you. You can ask it any questions. It knows the answer to them all. If you wish to leave early, you can enter the neon door and be transported home instantly. But no matter what, do not go into the wooden door.
They notify you.
Door 2, the wrecked train.
Or sometimes they
You wake up on a train seat, greeted by a beautiful sunset and luscious greenery. Outside, no structures can be found. It's just grass and flowers as far as the eye can see. All the train's doors are open, but don't take too long exploring. If your current cabin sign starts to say, "I'm here," run as fast as you can and search for a safe cabin. This place is not made for you only. If you survive the night, a tall, thin entity will approach you and hand you a note that says, "Next video, trust me," after which he will vanish and you will be transported back. Good luck. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1, the imaginary lake. You step onto an infinite plane of translucent water with lots of lotuses spread around. No matter how hard you try, you can't break the surface between you and the water. Atmospheric music is playing. It is very calm here. You might come across groups of small entities called golfers that will hand you food and drinks. Treat them well, and they will do the same. Door 2, a happy memory. You wake up on a gray suburban road devoid of any food and drinks. Treat them well, and they will do the same. Door 2, a happy memory. You wake up on a gray suburban road devoid of any cars. Everything here seems monochrome, including you. You notice that the longer you are here, the more sad you get. You can enter any of the homes and eat some food from the tables. It doesn't taste like anything, though. Just gets you by. You can rest here, no matter what, do not sleep. You will be stuck inside a nightmare forever. Door 3, Tall Guy's Place. Congratulations. Following the instructions from the last video, you reach the Tall Guy. He approaches you and shares that there will be imposters that look like him, that will misguide you. He urges you to be careful and be wary of an angelic entity with rings of eyes around it, because it intentionally misleads you. He is also grateful for so many adventurers and wishes you luck on your next journeys.
Pick
a door.
When I go to
The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 72 hours. Door 1, the River of Doom.
And it did
You wake up on a wooden boat going down a long river made of dark water. All around.
Since I already clicked
If
this,
you
let's go ahead and cross
Blue,
post
you're
this.
just cool.
And it is that
Was it
easy.
white
The
or
next
was it
feature I
blue?
want to show you is
If you
their
pick
labels feature.
white,
Now,
you
when
just-
they first
you
came
just
out
go,
with this, I didn't
just
use it a whole
say
lot
goodbye.
because I just didn't really know how
River
to
made of dark
use it.
water.
All
All around you are
Yeah.
dense trees
Yeah.
and lots of greenery.
You can barely
see the sun,
so there is almost no light here.
Sometimes food on a floaty will come your way.
It can
either be an amazing filling meal
or some
slop.
slop.
If you decide to put your hand in the water, you will slowly start to hallucinate things and hear whispers.
An
angelic entity suddenly
appears.
appears. It offers you a deal.
Do you take
Do you take it?
Filtered to that label and then price drop everything.
If you said
If you
yes,
said yes,
your time instantly skips. There will be a
grave consequence.
If you said
If you
no,
said no,
the entity vanishes.
Keep going.
Keep
going.
Good
luck.
Door
Door
two,
two,
the golden cloud. You wake up
Wake
on the
up
back
on the
of
back of a
So many different
on
possibilities.
the back of a golden
creature named Ivan,
flying
above
Yo.
colorful clouds.
You can see
countless other entities flying around with houses on their back.
The air is warm and
comforting in here.
If you
If
suddenly
you feel hungry or get bored, Ivan will read your mind and instantly materialize what you want, be it food or a computer with games.
If you
try to jump off the Medusa, it will not let you. It will catch you no matter what.
Either way,
you are safe. Pick a door.
So cool. They came out with a
The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 150 hours. Door 1, the grassy hallway.
You wake
up on soft grass inside a long hallway.
The
walls are completely blank. And to your left are windows that reveal a beautiful starry sky.
The
The path is made completely of soft grass with lots of flowers around.
You seem
You seem to feel at peace here.
You can't think of any
negative thoughts.
Sometimes
a huge glowing hand will come through the window and hand you some food. They also might pet you.
However,
If you took the angel's deal from the last video, the sky will turn bright red and the grass will catch on fire. Surviving this way is almost impossible, so be careful what deals you agree to next time.
Door
Door 2, Concrete Garden.
You
wake up inside an abandoned concrete building overgrown with greenery. The place is filled with natural light, and it doesn't feel neither cold nor warm. It's just okay. Try to stay in the lighted areas, though. Entities hide in the shadows, such as the memory-stealing plant.
Each second
grabs onto you, you lose 6 months worth of memory.
The
The main source of food here is the moss.
It might seem
unintuitive, but it's actually nutritious. You just need to get over the taste. If you're careful, you might have a shot. Good luck.
Pick
Pick a slide.
Which is really cool, especially because my goal is 90
Your
days.
choice.
Decide where you stay for the next 48 hours. Slide 1, the heavenly clouds.
You wake
up on fluffy white clouds.
Warm
Sunshine hitting your face.
The gravity
here is lower,
so you can jump
really high and not hurt yourself when you fall.
You might
You might come across colorful balloons with smiley faces drawn on them. You can't hear them talk, but you instinctively understand what they are telling you.
If you follow
them,
they will lead you to their village,
where you will be provided with food and rest.
Either way,
you are safe.
Slide
2,
Kitty's
house.
You wake up
inside a small room surrounded by pink walls.
All the
furniture and decorations here are bright pastel pink. Despite everything being comfortable, you can't help but feel weirded out, like something is wrong. Exploring this place is not an option.
If you open the door,
Kitty will instantly run up to you, block your way.
Do not
try to fight him.
The only way
to beat him is to stand as still as possible.
If you
succeed, he leaves some food on the floor and runs away quickly.
If you fail,
he will make the rest of your 48 hours complete torture. Good luck.
Pick a door.
Being able to be attached to your sails.
The door you
and
choose
your
determines where you stay
for the next 48 hours.
Door 1,
a weird dream. You wake up on a pink float, drifting uneasily along an artificial river of flowing water.
Gather insights for your own store, which is what I did.
You're
inside a vast concrete complex with strips of artificial grass lining the banks.
On the ground stand tall, glossy
sunflowers with enormous eyes fixed on you. They look eerie, but they will be your guides. Flowers that have blue eyes sometimes be seen slowly dancing. If you approach them, they hand you food to get you by. If you come across a split, always go where more sunflowers are planted. If you do not, the river will lead you into a deep hole.
You will fall
down into an eternal abyss suspended in air for eternity. Door 2, the riddle atrium. You step onto cold white tiles in a room with white walls, greeted by a giant mushroom towering over you. It stares at you with its huge eye.
The sky
is completely dark,
almost
like you aren't in the current plane of reality.
Every 6 hours,
it will ask you a riddle. You have 5 minutes to figure the answer out. If you answer correctly, it falls asleep, and a door opens that leads into a luxurious kitchen and a cozy bedroom.
You get to sit
here for the next 6 hours,
after which the mushroom will give you
another riddle.
If you do not answer correctly
or run out of time,
you will be flung out into deep space,
where you will spend the rest of your life.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Pick an
escalator. Your choice will decide where you stay for the next 72 hours. Escalator 1. The playrooms. You step into a bright room with cartoony clouds drawn on the walls. In front of you are multiple yellow spheres with smiley faces on them. They slowly roll about when you don't look at them. Exploring this place, you notice just how strange the architecture is. And yet still, in here, you are reminded of your childhood. If you find two huge spheres, one red and the other blue, fighting, do not intervene. The winner will lead you into a cozy room where you are provided with food and rest. Congratulations, you're safe. Escalator 2. The Cursed Palace. You step onto cold blue tiles with a small bag of supplies, seemingly in an abandoned castle. In front of you are many homes also made of blue tile. They all emit a warm light. However, no matter what you do, do not go inside them. Each house contains very hungry entities that will do anything to lure you in. Standing still is also not an option. The more you stay in one place, the more your smell settles in, and you will attract the creatures. Your best bet is to keep moving and avoid the areas that are seemingly inviting. Good luck.
You want your car seat? Why? Why?
Pick a door.
The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 100 hours. Door 1, the indoor playground.
You wake up
inside an abandoned indoor playground. The lighting is very dim here. You have to use a flashlight to see properly. Food is hidden inside slides, and you can also find batteries. No matter what you do not jump inside the ball pit. A swarm of entities hide inside, and you will be pulled down instantly. Try to use your flashlight sparingly. You will need it to fight off the warden. He roams around the playground, searching for intruders. When you flash him, he freezes in place. If your flashlight is dead, run for your life. Door 2, the Sea Lord's home. You wake up on a tiled staircase on a small sand island. All around ball pit. A swarm of entities searching for intruders. When you flash him, he freezes in place. If your flashlight is dead, run for your life. Door 2, the Sea Lord's home. You wake up on a tiled staircase on a small sand island. All around you is an ocean of dark blue water. The sky is foggy and the air is wet. A giant fish with legs emerges from the ocean. You can ask him any question. He knows all the answers. The Lord prides himself in his knowledge. So for the rest 100 hours, he will make you read 1,000 books. If you succeed, you return with any item of your choice to the real world. Before you depart, a dark, thin entity emerges. Last episode, you agreed to discuss something. It tells you that soon a battle between it and the angel will happen. It needs your help. If you are on his side, comment tall guy. If not, comment angel. Your choice will decide the ending.
I want to stop recording. I'm about to upload this.
Have you guys seen that TikTok trend where it's like you choose a